Shalom, shalom, shalom to the Holy Elect of Israel. I want to start off and give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us the truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopeful elect. Scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. Around your fellow servant, Malakia, coming in from GMS Church. And I want to get into just a in transit lesson. Just a thought that came, to mind going into, we'll probably get that scripture, but going into the despise not the chastening of the Lord, and He grooms us, fashions us in a way that it's needful for us. He puts us in that fire, those afflictions, and these are things to purge out, that residue things from the world, and I look at it too as well, with my father, with my dad, and now I look back on it, I'm very thankful for it, because a lot of people they are not, even though he didn't really have a close relationship like that growing up as much, but he was, somewhat still there, and he did apply, work ethic, all right, within me, all right, because I remember it used to be summers. I used to always want to go out and go play with the, the children and stuff like that, but, the Lord had it to what the Lord had put the spirit on my dad to have me out there working with him. My dad used to do this, he used to have his own business, with construction, and he used to, have a real big bad attitude always, and he would rarely even have any workers. It would just be him, and he'll always say, man, fuck it, I'll just do it my damn self, but, he'll have me out there, so it'd be me and him. Maybe he'll have some other, Jamaican guy out there, so-called Jamaican guy out there to help him. All right, he has a very short-tempered. His accent is very deep. A lot of people don't really understand him. So he would like me to be there a lot of times for me to, so-called translate, even though he was still speaking English with a broken tongue of English. Okay? Mixed with a little dialect here and there. And some slang. But needless to say, I don't despise the those different afflictions and chastenings that I'll get from when I was younger. Now in my later years, I appreciate it. A lot of people used to see me out working, they're like, man, you work hard, you work good, and again, hey, that's all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, so it's the same thing when we're in this truth, okay? Not to despise the chastening of the Lord. Yeah, even though, the Lord, you may want certain things out here in the world, okay, but the Lord may put you in a situation to where, you're going to be chastised, You're going to be going through certain things in this truth, all right, that you're not going to have if you were, you would have if you was in the world, but it's a little bit more intensified because the Lord's trying to bring something great in you. He's trying to bring it out. He's trying to draw that thing, that spirit that's in you, all right, he's trying to elevate it to the next level. So we can't despise the chastisement of the Lord. That's why I was just bringing that little, I guess you say history lesson with me and my dad. I used to always want to go out there, with the kids, and hey, I'm out there in that hot ass sun, man. But at the same time, I got paid for it. All right, it's the same thing with this truth. We go through the suffering, we go through the chastisement. We want things, but guess what? At the end, the Lord, he gonna pay us. He gonna give us the kingdom as long as we endure, okay, until the end. All right, so let me get the word despise right quick. There's a lot of people they despise. All right, they even despise hard work. And it's true. It takes hard work. You're fighting against the elements. You're fighting against yourself. You're fighting against these demons. All right, these people that's out here. Okay, your mind, your thoughts, your flesh, everything. Okay? Everything is against you. The scripture says the world is going to hate you for what? For his name's sake. All right? So if you're serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, just know that way. You're going to go through a lot of many sufferings. So you can't despise the chastisement of the Lord. So going to the word despise is a verb. It says to look down upon, to scorn, to disdain, treat with contempt, with hatred. I don't count. I don't want this. And here it is. The Lord put you through certain things. All right. You don't want to go through the fire. You mad because you're going through a little bit of fire. And it's the Lord putting you there because He's trying to bring something great out in you. And I got my trials. Sometimes it don't feel good. I have those little small thoughts here and there, but it gets to the point to where I gotta rebuke. This is a demon talking to you. You gotta rebuke that. You gotta ask the Lord to put the Spirit on you for you to endure it. Okay? Because Scripture says man's going is of the Lord. Let me get this right quick in what that is, Sirach chapter 2. All right? Let me get straight to the point. I'll start at verse 1. I don't want to drag it out, but it says, Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, it says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right? Don't despise whatever the Lord put you through, because you're going to be increased, all right, at the last. It says, Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Especially this week, been put down into a low estate. But guess what? You got to go through that fire, those chastisements, all right, because it's what the Lord is looking for. He's looking for those men who's going to keep their integrity. It says, For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right? Only an acceptable man is going to be able to go and push through it. Okay? They're not going to have that mindset of despising whatever the Lord puts them through. Okay? They're going to be taking the thing cheerfully, because they're going to know that it is all of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? So let me jump back into the word despise. It says to look down on, to scorn, to down. This is to look down at. Alright, it says to despise is to look down upon with strong contempt from a superior position of some sort. Alright? You're thinking that you got the entitlement, that you can't, that you shouldn't do nothing, or that you don't need to go through nothing. Okay? Because if you are someone, everything comes from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So whatever situation you are in, it's the Lord that put you in that, man. Alright? So take it cheerfully, man up, and go through it, man. So let's jump to the book of Job. Oh, there it is. This is the book of Job, chapter 5 and 17. It says, Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. All right? Why? Because he's in that cheerful state. You feel me? He's in that cheerful state that he knows that it is, all right, from a person of superior over himself. And he's going to take it cheerfully. All right? That's his God, his power. Okay? Happy is that man, because he knows that it's the Lord dealing with him. It says, Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. You don't want to despise that. Did Yahweh Shai despise the chastening of the Lord? All right? Of Yahweh? No, man. So we got to be, as we are the disciples of Yahweh Shai, we got to take that, that same mentality. This lesson for me, speaking to myself first and foremost. All right? So let's jump to the book of I quoted going into that, chastisement. I'm thinking when I was younger, my mom man, I'm getting chastised. I always hate going out there, working out there with my dad. Even it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, in the book of Sirach, all right, for us not to hate laborious work, all right. You don't want to hate, anything that deals with, building, planting, and that's what men do, all right. They work. Okay, you don't want to be in that position where you're sloth or lazy, all right? You don't want to do nothing because the affliction is too hard, all right? You're at the point of despising the chastenings of the Lord when you get to that point, The Lord hates a slothful person, all right? Let's jump to, let me get straight to the point. Get ready to close out. So it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12. It reads, I'll start at verse, I'll start at verse 5. You're ready to close out. It says, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as children, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. All right? Don't get faint when you are rebuked of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. What's that in Micah 7, I believe it's Micah 7 and 9 or Micah 7 and 10. I think it's Micah 7 and 9. I just quoted it. It says like how, I will bear the indignation, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua because I have sinned against him. You see? So whatever we got to go through, just know that it could be something that we did in our past life, all right? It could be something that we did in our lives, even in this true home, who knows? We still subject to the flesh. What's going on? All right, but we do the best that we can. So just know that that's another part of the chastisement, okay, judgment that can come upon you as well. Okay, so we're not here to get faith, okay, when we go through these different trials and tribulations. Okay, it reads on. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Okay, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, is bringing these things upon you. Okay, he has received you. Know that if you're going through something, it's going to the Lord has a love for you. What they say in the world, tough love. This is tough love that the Lord gives us. All right, different chastisement. Okay, it's ultimately it's to build us up. He wants to see our end to be successful. Okay, and not to be as Jake out here. Jake, like the Big Shirleys, the Pookies and Ray Rays, the Tyrones, just straight degenerates. These are men and women who have no father figure, no way of guidance, no instruction. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, okay, he wants our end to be successful. Okay? He's grooming us to be what? The judges, to be the judges of the earth. So we gotta be able to take correction. So verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. You see? You want to be called the son of the Most High, man. You want to be the son of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? Alright? You want to be the princess. Okay? The princess of the power. It says, Yashala. It says, for what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? It says, but if ye be without chastisement, like we were going into earlier, the degeneracy of our people, going to the Shirleys, alright? The Pookies, Ray Rays, the Tyrones, the Keishas. Come on, man. Lord ain't dealing with them, man. That's why the Lord let them do whatever they want. These are going to be many of them, because we don't know, many of them that's still in that same state when all the chaos starts to happen. The Lord going to destroy them. The Lord don't love them right now on this side because they're acting like the heathens. All right? That's not his people. They didn't even return back unto him. All right? It says, but if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. All right? We don't want to be in that at that spirit. Okay. Let me see. Verse 9. We can finish off here. It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us. Hey, that's a spirit. It says, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? All right. You know what the scripture says in Ecclesiastes? Okay. All right. The whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and to keep his commandments, man. Okay? Whatever the Lord tell you to do, man, just do it. This is the Father of spirits. The Lord has given, certain brothers and certain, women in his truth, okay? A father figure, okay? So if you can give reverence unto him, how much more reverence unto the Father of spirits, man? Okay? And live. All right? All right, one more, verse 10. It says, for they barely for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. And what I stated earlier, going into the being groomed into the judges, all right, he wants our end to be successful. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is putting us through different tests, trials, and tribulations, okay, through the way of chastisement, all right, but it's for our betterment, for the end. While we're going through the different, trials and tribulations, it don't feel good. It don't. But at the end, you're gonna see the benefits of the reasons of why you had to go through those certain things and make you a better person. Okay? All right? Especially a better brother, a better sister, a better servant of serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? You're doing his will in truth and sincerity. All these things are all needful and it's great, for us, But we gotta endure those different chastisements and those different reviews. All right, so let's not despise the chastisement, all right, of the Lord. All right, so hey, Lord willing, this lesson, edifying, okay, you, all right, all right, scattered abroad from all corners of the earth, all right. Only give our honor and the praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Hakadosh, some honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, who are taught us the truth and the well, the peace, the safety and salutations of the to you sincere, and you hopefully elect. Scattered abroad across